What's goody world? We are back. It's Nolo and T.
Hey, y'all.
Back with the homie Tom Segura. We haven't done a time in a minute. This one's called Funny Disabilities. I feel like, but when I searched our content, I was like, damn, it don't say nothing. So here we go.
I think we did something from this.
Stand-up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have. Funny Disabilities. Tom Segura, the Disgraceful special on Netflix. Good satin jacket. You ready to rock, baby?
Yeah.
Let's rock.
And I get why you laugh at my physical flaws. Physical flaws are funny. They just are. Disabilities are not. But some are. Most aren't. We know those ones, you know? Like if there's a 10K or a quilt, it's pretty bad. But the rest are up for debate. And if you're sitting here and you're like, well, when is it ever funny? Well, luckily for you, I have 3 examples. First, foreign accent syndrome. Some of you know about it, some of you don't. It's real. You can look it up on your way out of here. Some people experience head trauma. Not funny. But they wake up speaking their native language with a foreign accent. Very funny.
Yeah, you haven't heard of that?
No.
Yeah, it happens. They get knocked out, wake up,
And
speaking French.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Defy you to watch interviews with these people and not piss yourself laughing. Do you understand? Like a farmer in Alabama who's normally like, that guy hits his head and is now like, the tractor trailer, it fell. A la man. That's not funny to you, you piece of shit? Really? The best case ever of foreign accent syndrome happened in the UK. And not only was it a British woman who lived her entire life in the UK, she'd never left the town she was born in for 33 years. She was in an accident, and she woke up speaking English, but with a Chinese foreign accent. Did you hear what I just fucking said? Do you now believe in God and his awesome sense of humor? A British lady who her whole life was like, hello, it's a bit of a whiffle, isn't it? Like that. Now says, I have not had my conversation voiced for over 3 years now. First of all, do you know how hard it is to do that impression without squinting? Secondly, if you're getting uncomfortable, like, whoa, he's mocking an Asian accent? No, she's white. This is fine. A white British lady just happens to say, would you like a cup of tea? Tastes good? You want milk? You want biscuit? Oh, good. You want me to suck the dick now? I don't know, whatever. She's a nice British lady. She can say whatever she wants. Now, if you're sitting in your seat right now and you're like, I don't think it's funny. Well, don't get your tits in a tussle. I got 2 more for you. So, what about persistent genital arousal disorder? That is a fancy way of saying never not coming. These are people that have orgasms every 90 seconds, and they can't have jobs. Why can't they have jobs, Tom? Because they're coming all the time.
That has to be the worst.
I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of that.
I've heard of that before.
You have? Bro, I ain't never. Every 90 seconds you
I didn't know about every 90 seconds, but I have heard of
like
they're just walking down the street and you know, just catch them.
Because they're coming all the time. It's not appropriate for you to be like, can I try on this shirt? And the guy's like, ugh. Fuck your shirt. I'm gonna wear my old shit. I'm not wearing your fucking shirt. Can you imagine? You're like, oh, we're out of orange juice? Or, oh, just bring water. That's too much sugar. I don't want any more of that. Some people suffer from both of those afflictions. You know that? It's rare, but it happens. Can you imagine that? That like you just walk up to someone, you're like, oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dad passing away. And he's like, that feels good. I made that one up. That's not true. But that was cheap, but that was fun. Now, if you're still not on board with this, how about an old, reliable one? You know, how about Tourette syndrome? Yeah. Maybe you've heard of that. If you haven't, let me tell you. When I was in 5th grade, my parents sent me to a new school on a Wednesday. I'll never forget. It was a Catholic school, and on Wednesdays, they had Mass. So picture you're a new student at a new school, you don't know anybody, and the first thing you're doing is you're going to church. So I walk in, and the priest starts the service. He goes, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the kid in the row in front of me goes, fuck your...
Let me write that down, you guys. What timestamp is that? About 6:24. Oh, we go.
Like, oh! Nobody did anything. No one batted an eye. He just goes, Holy Spirit, starts reading from the Bible. This kid goes, lick my balls! Fuck you. I am laughing so goddamn hard. But I know I'm not supposed to laugh. It sounds like I'm having a stroke. I'm 10. I'm like, I have tears running down my face. And finally I'm able to get out, how come nobody else is laughing? And the kid next to me goes, he's got Tourette's. It gets old. 3 years I was at that school. That shit never got old. That was the greatest gift God ever bestowed upon me. And I'll tell you this, the greatest day of my life, up until the day my son was born, was the day we had a substitute teacher that year, and they didn't warn her about him. Your imagination is serving you correctly. It was glorious. I watched a 10-year-old boy break a grown woman's spirit. These poor substitutes, they don't know what's going on in your class, you know? She walked in, somehow they didn't tell her, and she's like, read chapter 3. And then his tics would build, meaning they would start small. So he would sit in class and be like, hey. So she goes, what's going on? And we're like, she doesn't know. And then he would do this every day. He would take markers and paint his own shirt. Again, every day he did it, but she doesn't know about it. So she sees it. She's like, what are you doing? He goes, what do you think, bitch? Ah! Then he starts painting his face with the marker. And she goes, stop that. And he goes, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. And she's like, what's happening? What's happening? And we go, that's Kevin. Why are you crying so much right now? Like that. When she killed herself, she's dead. So... she's out of teaching, but she's fine. So,
bruh. Okay. 2 things about Tourette's. One that I find interesting is the people who curse in their tics, right? Curse words are just words that a human made up and said these are bad words. What made their brain
Want to say
pick that?
That's what I was
That
thinking. Like,
section
why do
of
they
words. Why do they go full vulgar?
Yeah.
When they're just words, they can say any word. That's interesting to me. 2, you know, I know a couple people with Tourette's. One of them is the guy who did the video with Nigel. Go get some
you
paint.
did tell me. Yeah.
It's interesting to me because in both of those cases, one, Again, he does music. When it's time for him, like when the camera's off between scenes, he's ticking real bad. He just, and he hit his ticks are movements. Like he scoots towards you. Like you'll be next to him and he'll just scoot towards you. Like, but you get used. You just he's been around. But as soon as that camera roll, no ticks. The whole song. Like the other dude I went to school with. When it's time to play basketball,
it just
disappears. That's so interesting to me. The brain is so interesting to me. But anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe. We catch y'all on the next one.
Bye. Peace.